Aviation safety officials have reiterated a zero-tolerance approach to drugs after the pilot of a fatal crash was found to have traces of cocaine in his system. Live to political reporter Cameron Redden with the details. Cam, this is all part of a report into last year's crash on the Gold Coast. What does it tell us?
Yeah, that's right, Danica. The Australian Transport Safety Bureau issuing its interim report into that incident today, where two SeaWorld tourist helicopters that were delivering tourist flights collided in midair on the 2nd of January last year. 9 people were injured, 4 were killed, including the pilot of one of those helicopters, Ashley Jenkinson. As part of this interim report today, it's been revealed that Mr Jenkinson, a toxicology report was done on him following the crash, and it has revealed small traces of cocaine metabolites as well as a cutting agent were found during that toxicology report. Now, the ATSB, the Transport Safety Bureau, has been at pains today to say they don't believe that the cocaine use was a direct factor or a contributing factor in this incident. In fact, they say it could have happened as far back as 3 or 4 days prior to the incident. But they've really gone to an effort today to stress the zero tolerance approach here. They've also noted in this report that it's not known and too difficult to say whether any post-cocaine use effects might have been a contributing factor here. But the bottom line from the ATSB today and the message is that there should be and is a zero tolerance approach.
Whilst we have no evidence to suggest that it was contributory to the accident itself, it certainly is something that we don't shy away from highlighting in the report. And I know that's come as very difficult reading for those that were involved in the accident and the family of the pilot involved. Certainly when it comes to the drug and alcohol management, there are zero tolerances when it comes to those.
When you're a pilot, there should be no trace. It's poor performance on the pilot to have any trace.
The report notes that both pilots of the helicopters blew negative breath tests before the flights took off. However, neither was drug tested on the morning of the incident. There's also been a broader message put out by the Transport Safety Bureau today relating to the safety procedures and protocols around operating tourist flights. For example, the use of seatbelts. It found in this particular incident involving the 2 SeaWorld helicopters that some passengers' seatbelts were not fitted correctly in this accident, in part due to interference from their life jackets, although the ATSB has not directly attributed this to the tragic outcomes in that case. It goes on to say that further investigations determined seatbelts were not being fitted by the operator SeaWorld on a regular basis. So a broader message already being put out to tighten some of those restrictions by the ATSB today. This is the interim report. The final report is still ongoing. It's being compiled as the investigation continues. That's due to be released later in the year. Danica.